notification.
Let me see. Okay, hey everybody. It looks like Casey's here. I started talking before everybody got here. Um, and it looks like Casey's here.
Hi,
So
Casey.
anyway, so you know what? I forgot to put on Facebook that I was going live today, so I'm not doing real good today either. So anyway, so before we get going too strong, I'm gonna pop over there. Hey Desiree, I've been missing you, honey. So anyway, let me just pop over and post this on my Facebook page right quick so that everybody knows where we are and what we're doing. So
You can
anyway, um,
also
so we're
share
going
in the
to
rent club.
in the reseller rent club too.
Yes, so they'll come over as well.
Okay, so let me do that. Okay.
Hi,
Hmm.
Desiree. There's Anna. Anna, I sent you an invoice, honey.
So anyway, there. I'm sorry. So,
Mike,
guys, y'all know how this works. We're gonna talk to Barb about why she loves jewelry and all that good kind of stuff, and we're gonna talk to her about why she sells jewelry because I know that she sells jewelry. I don't even know that she loves jewelry. Maybe she just likes to sell jewelry because it's easy to sell. But we're gonna talk a little bit about that, and then we're also going to just talk about some of her favorite pieces and that kind of. There we are, reseller rant, some of that kind of stuff. So, um,
sneeze.
why is that? Okay, cancel. Why is this not doing right? Okay.
You want me to do it?
Well, if I was smart enough to hit enter to post my own page, that would really help. No, I can do it, Barb. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm a little tunnel vision when I start doing something. It's like I got to do what I'm doing right then, and I can't even think. And so now my thought process is like wonky do. So anyway, there we go. Okay, I gotcha. So we are here. Okay. Hey Anna and Addie Bugs and Sonia and Misha and
Misha.
Mike. Anyway, so hey guys, we're glad you're here, and Barb's
Happy
here.
birthday, Mike. It's Mike's birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday, Mike. Hey, Darlene. So, how old are you,
Lots of
Mike? And Sonia Smith, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi. So, so guys, I'm going to just tell you the way this will work. When you ask a question, please do this in front of your question. Do like that. Put some question marks in it so I see it. And also all of Barb's information, her YouTube channel, her Etsy store, her Poshmark, and her Facebook group is in the description box. So let's get going. So I'm fixing to lock on Barb so y'all can see her, and we're going to go. So anyway, so if you have questions, just put a question in front of it and we'll ask her some questions. So, but first of all, let's just start out with this really basic question. Barb, would you consider that you are a collector of jewelry or a reseller of jewelry or both?
I'm a reseller turned correct collector, so both.
So,
Here we
a
go.
reseller turned collector, so both of them. So, anyway, so why did you start reselling jewelry? I mean, I know why I did, but
Okay, so not a lot of people notice about me, but I actually was selling a lot of electronics, DVD, VHS combos. My specialty was Keurigs, um, and then so mainly hard goods, and then Irma hit. When Irma hit, we had a tree fall on the house, which put a hole in the roof right above the master bedroom. So the room we're sleeping in now is used to be the storage, where you put the biggest stuff because here in Florida, you can't store electronics, shoes, things like that in the garage because of dry rot, humidity.
right.
So it basically in the beginning it became a necessity to start selling smaller items which are easier to store, easier to package, require less space. Um, and no, the roof is not fixed, but in 2 weeks, took us a long time to get enough money to replace the whole roof, including the insurance mess. Not gonna get into it. And as you could tell from my videos, I'm dabbling back into the hard goods again. But I think the jewelry is addictive.
It
The
is.
jewelry is definitely addictive.
You got that right. It is addictive. So it's like when my mail runs every day, if there's not a package of jewelry in my mailbox, I'm really disappointed. So I'm like,
I
want to
know
chase
you like
them.
look forward to it. I know.
Yeah. So,
So that's how I ended up. I am a full-time reseller. I'll do Poshmark, Etsy, eBay, and I don't give up my eBay store name for meany people purposes.
okay. I
and
understand that. So, hey,
that's it.
Fashion Reclaim, let me tell Desiree this. Will you send it to me again because I did get it and I denied it because it didn't show that I had any personal friends in common. So resend it, but because I will definitely friend you. So when let's talk about jewelry styles, guys. You guys can ask questions. So just make sure you put a question mark in front of it. So, and what you said about about selling jewelry, that's why I started selling jewelry is because I started out, my original store name was Fabric Galore and More. So,
You locked on me, so they can't see
so
you.
that's okay. No,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just
okay,
talking.
okay.
I'm just talking. So I started out selling fabric. And so then I wanted to do something that was smaller to store, but I've always loved jewelry. So anyway, um, what do you think your personal favorite jewelry style is to sell and then to keep for yourself?
Oh Lord. Okay. To sell is gonna be probably. I'm really into the native right now.
Okay.
Native American style jewelry, the raw, the handmade raw elements and the natural stones for selling. And my personal style, which I love, 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 but I would like never wear, is the Rococo and Renaissance period style jewelry, which is big and gaudy and big jewels and in your face and lots of bling and lots of flowers. But I cannot pull it off for the life of me. I look very awkward. But yeah, very, very, I would say very Versailles, you
So,
know?
okay, I got
Very
you.
a ring the size of a saucer plate, and that's me.
Yeah. Somebody done a poll the other day asking what kind of rings did you like, and the ones that I picked were the flashiest ones. So I like big and gaudy too. So, um,
Hi,
do you like
Carla. Hi,
gold tone or silver tone best, Barb?
both.
Both. So
Depends. You wake up one day like, I feel like this, and then both. It just I rotate. It's just
yeah.
because as we all know, we are resellers. We live in pajamas, so I don't really coordinate. It's just
Hmm.
whatever I'm mooding that day. That's what I put on. But I don't have that many gold pieces in the house because I just don't keep precious metals for security some reasons, and I usually just go and I pay the bills with it. So like you,
Yeah.
so
So, well, I think I sold yesterday the last silver piece or silver set of things that I bought from you, which was the abalone set that I'd bought from you a while back. So, I sold it last night. So, hey,
really,
Babs. Yeah. Hey, Princess Casserole. Dia. Hi. So,
hi Babs, idea.
So,
Don,
guys,
hi, Don.
hey
Sorry.
Dawn. So, um, y'all be sure and ask some questions because if y'all don't ask questions, I'm gonna run out of questions fast. I don't have that many questions. So,
Yeah,
so
well, the funny thing is, I'm an open book, and they probably already know everything about me.
yeah, they already know everything. Uh, so we know you have a YouTube channel, but how long have you had your YouTube channel
Had my channel as just a channel or as an active channel?
as an active channel? How long have you been making videos?
I think it's June
June.
last year, and I don't remember who was the genius that talked me into it. Who
But
was that? I think it was Nikki
okay. Uh,
Pablo Picker. I think it was her
okay.
and Tara and June.
Princess Casserole wants to know is do you collect everything that is in Hebrew and made in Israel that you find?
Negative. No.
Negative. So, okay,
Negative.
y'all, here's a funny story. I have to tell this on myself. I sent one of the first times that y'all know every time that you buy from me, I always send an extra special something. And Barb bought something from me. And so I had found a lot of pens that were written in Hebrew. And I knew what they said, but I had forgot what they said. And I sent Barb one, and she sent me a message and said, "You sent me a pen that says grandmother." So anyway, I was
I
like,
have it
"Well,
in
are
here.
you a grandmother?" And she's like, "No, I'm not a grandmother." I said, "Well, save it." So anyway,
I have it
so
here. Let me see. Want me to
so
show it? I
I
think I have
actually
it here.
probably have two more of them here. I think I found three at one time. So
Yeah, you sent me a few. I think. Uh,
uh, anyway,
no, I put it. I put it away with the collection. No,
so anyway,
sorry.
Dia wants to know what is your favorite piece of jewelry that you own? Oh my gosh, ain't he cute? That
I
is
have it ready. Let's see. Black. So I picked this up at a yard sale and an estate sale. It is. I don't know who made this. It is sterling. Is it focusing?
yeah, it's focusing. Yeah,
Let me
it's
see.
cute.
So it is sterling silver, and the hinge is broken, so I'm not touching it. But this is my favorite piece,
It's cute. I cannot.
and then I have this, which is my favorite piece right now. I got this from a very very good friend of mine. It is a guardian angel, and I wear it 24/7. So these two are my favorite pieces.
Okay, that's cool. So
Focus. Oh, look.
anyway, so hey Susan and hey Selena. So that is adorable. I have found three or four kitty brooches lately, and I I sent one this morning to Vita because it was one that she picked out she wanted to buy, and then I have two more or three more over yonder I have not put away yet. So anybody got any more questions? We're going to ask something else. So I asked you what is your favorite jewelry style. What is your favorite genre of jewelry? And this is the only word I can, but actually it should be what is your favorite category of jewelry? Do you like wearing rings best? Do you like wearing earrings, bracelets? Um, I can't think.
Rings, and bracelets. Because necklaces, I'll always feel like if they have it, that's why you're only gonna see me with very delicate, thin
Yeah.
necklaces. Because I always feel like I just wanna. Is that make
Mm,
just wanna go like it's bothering me? And earrings, I don't because I always lose the backing, like
right.
always.
And I think Princess Casserole's asking, you can only wear gold and sterling, right?
Yes, unfortunately, for some reason, my skin reacts to different metals, and I don't like plastic or lucite. I don't like that stuff, so I don't wear it at all. And brooches, I ended up, how to say it, being, I cannot speak today. Brooches are a safe zone because you put it on top of clothing, on top of your shirt, so it can
Right.
be any material. It will not affect you. So brooches are like my go-to if I want a pop-out piece, but I don't go anywhere. So I'm like you. They sit in a pretty little box on a display, and I just look at them and pick them up. And
So actually, I have brooches that stay in here that are my hoard that I take out and look at every once in a while. But I have a tray in my bedroom that I lay out pretty ones to look at every day because they're on my dresser and I see them every day. So, Immortal Hourglass asks, "What is your favorite jewelry maker to resell?"
my jewelry maker to resell, probably going to be now. Everybody go Google it. It's gonna be Links of London, Thomas Sabo. Um, I don't know. I'm not a James Avery fan, and I'm not a Tiffany fan.
I'm not a Tiffany fan, but I want to find James Avery so bad I can't stand it. And I
Really?
like jewelry. Yeah,
So it's
I've never
gonna
found
be.
any in the wild. So.
It's mainly like I'm looking at my back, like you can see what I'm looking at. But it's gonna be mainly Thomas Sabo and Links of London. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Dia wants to know what is your favorite animal? That's what she asked. What is your favorite animal?
Like, why would you ask me that? You don't know I like everything.
So,
It
and Selena
depends.
Selena asked, what kind of brooches do you like?
Um, Jesus Christ, Selena. I like everything.
She likes everything. She's like, y'all, she's looking, y'all making her look like a deer caught in the headlights. So, do you prefer? Dia's asking, which do you prefer to resell, rings, necklaces, bracelets, or brooches?
Brooches, like,
Just
my
no.
Etsy store name is Once Upon a Brooch.
Yeah, that I did not know that. I mean, like I've been following you and watching your videos for almost probably since you started, and I did not know that your Etsy name was Once Upon a Brooch. I love it. So I love brooches.
My Etsy store link is actually on the banner on my YouTube channel. So if you
Yep.
click on it, it will take you straight to the store.
Uh, so she says she doesn't have a question, but she wants to say she loves your buggies. So fashion reclaim her buggies.
My buggies?
I'm not sure what we're talking about. Your buggies. So anyway, okay. Um. So where do you find most of your jewelry? Where do you get it? Do you get it online, thrifting? Um. Oh, I see what she's saying now. The beetles on the wall right behind you in that shadow box. Right there. Those bugs in that box.
Those bugs are good deals now. So look
They're
at it
deals.
while you can.
Yeah.
Because I get tired thinking about them. So those are deals now.
Those are deals. So anyway, but where do you find most of your jewelry? Do you buy it online, thrifting, estate sales, thrift stores? Where do you find most of your jewelry?
Okay. So Goodwill, the state sales, and the last result is online.
Less. And see, my first resort is online. I'd rather buy online than I had anywhere. Um, but um, I do buy. We see they don't sell jewelry in Goodwills here, so they don't. We don't do not they do not sell any jewelry in the Goodwills in Arkansas. So you have to buy it at shopgoodwill.com. So I like shopgoodwill.com. Now I can go to shopgoodwill.com and indicate that I want to buy jewelry from the Shop Goodwill in Arkansas and get it like that. So anyway, so what has
Okay, okay, let me explain something about my Goodwill. So they sell jewelry in the case, right?
yeah,
They never saw jewelry bags before a year ago because turns out there's a lady which still goes there and I know who she is and I cannot stand her. She would go in there and grab everything and people would complain, you know. So they started making, and after me, I was nagging them. I'm not kidding you, like I was literally nagging them for jewelry bags, jewelry jars. And then one day they came out with this tub of jewelry. They were about to put it out in a case, and I'm like, dude, I give you $100 for the tub. I don't care what's in it, right? That's how it started. So now once a month they will put out like a bag of one jewelry bag, unsorted jewelry bag, one or two a month. So and usually not. The last 2 months I got nothing. And then a month ago, not a month ago, 2 weeks ago, when was that, Cindy? When I did the bag? 2 weeks ago?
yeah. About it seems like it was about 2 weeks ago on the
2 weeks
yeah.
ago, I go in there, I was late. I go in there and I see her standing there staring at the bags on the counter still. And I went and I hid behind a rack of clothing and I was watching her. And the workers, so nice people, they know me by name, right? So she's looking at me. She sees me staring over there. She could see me. I don't know how. And then she started taking the bags down and putting them back into the case, right? Slowly, while this woman talking to other workers next to her, and then she walked off to look at a shirt or something. I went there, I'm like, I take them all into the buggy, cash register, bought them, and I ran out. And that's how usually I get my bags. It's by tooth and nail, because there were situations when there were two bags and I let her have one because that's just how it is. There's enough for
Yeah,
everybody. But
right.
if she would have seen me standing there waiting for her to leave, she wouldn't give me
Shoot.
one. She would have taken them both. Yeah. So
Yeah.
don't can play that game.
So, Dia wants to know, do you prefer jewelry jars or do you like buying things individually?
Yours.
Jars.
Yours. I think you, Cindy, you will agree that we're like addicted to the hunt.
Yeah, it is. It's to me, it's just addictive. But I I have Art Savers. They put jewelry jars, but it's stuff they pull off of the shelf. It's not stuff that hasn't been out. So it's stuff that usually I've already seen, and so I don't hardly ever find anything good in there. So you knew that the other lady got a bag while she was out of town last week. So
Yeah,
Princess
but
Castle.
Carla, you get a lot of bags and jars. I don't.
No.
I go every weekend is my drifting day. Every weekend I go in there and I look at the manager. I'm like, Corey, is there any jewelry bags gonna come out this week? And usually the answer is no. And then I go to Abdul. Can you go to Corey to make a jewelry bag? I have to beg. I beg for my jewelry bags and I pay up for them. So
Mm.
the struggle
Um,
is real.
you need to do like I do. Make friends with people who go to real live auctions. I have a friend that sells on eBay that goes to real live auctions, but she sells toys. But when she buys lots that has jewelry in them, she'll take the jewelry out and save it for me, and then she sends it to me. So, and like last week she bought a sterling silver lot, and I'm thinking there was probably something in it that she wanted, because then she just sold me the rest of the lot for $50, and there was over 20 pieces of sterling in it for $50. So anyway,
That's cool. I would have taken out what I wanted to.
so, and the original bag that she sent it in said 27 items. So I bet she took out 7 items that she wanted, and then she sold me the other 20. So it worked out good. So
Yeah, we all do that.
Darlene Buckland's telling me she don't know who turned me on to Shop Goodwill. It's her. She enables me. She tells me, "Hey, did you see that lot they've got?" So anyway.
Who, Darlene?
Darlene Buckland, yeah, she
Oh,
buys
really?
she buys a lot from Shop Goodwill. Y'all, Darlene Buckland is a sleeping jewelry seller. Y'all don't realize she has an eBay channel and she puts boxes of jewelry on it. And she's got some ladies that live up in the frozen tundra that buys them quicker than she can get them put on there. You have to fight with them. So anyway, so anyhow, but anyway, so that just made every mouth water about the having, but you do.
All
This is
I see is me when you're talking.
so this is one of the things that you need to understand about this community. I I find things just like I sold those that jewelry that I bought from Barb. I buy things from other jewelry sellers that I do resell. I buy things from other jewelry sellers that I put in my hoard. So learn where you can get things. There you go. Roland Picker wants to know, do you clean the pieces before you sell them, before you list them, or ship them?
Definitely, I clean the pieces, and if I didn't get to it, I will say I did not get to it, and you need to wipe them down and clean them. Now you have to understand, I I only wipe down my sterling pieces. I do not polish anything. There's up to the buyer, the collector. Some people like the tarnished look. In some pieces, if you overdo it, the tarnish will disappear and it will take a long, long, long time to get back the same effect that it had. So I usually just put a little claimer. Cleaning is up to the buyer under
That's,
the listing.
that's what I do, especially with my vintage rhinestone pieces, because vintage rhinestones, you can mess them up with too much cleaning. So I usually just tell they've not been cleaned. You can clean them if you buy them. So anyway, so uh, and I know that sometimes probably, I mean, we're used to getting things from Granny Josie, and her things are always immaculately clean. And then you buy something from me, and it's not. So sorry, guys. But I put a lot. I give you a
But
bang for your buck.
people have to understand that sometimes the amount of stuff we get is just impossible. And we can't keep it all. So usually what happens is we love something for a day or two and then we just have to let it go. And we can't list it all. That's why we have these auctions to let other people either purchase it for themselves or for resale because it's impossible.
It is
And there's
impossible.
no point. There's no even point about arguing who got what, when, and how because there's enough. There's more than enough. As long as it doesn't end up in a landfill or in the trash and it's being appreciated, then more power to it.
That's
You
right.
know,
I get I mean, I don't get offended, but I just find it funny when people hoard their secret sources, their honey holes and stuff like that. Because my thing is, you know what? There is enough jewelry that if we all bought a bag of jewelry every day this week, there would still be jewelry left. Everybody that was here, if we all bought a bag of jewelry every day for the rest of the year, there would still be jewelry left. So, anyway, uh, but
but I know for a fact I am not the only one who having this issue with the jewelry bags.
so,
I know,
so anyway,
and it's
but
always two or three people. It's always the same people. You notice,
that's
like the
doing
They're
Doing
like the
videos.
jewelry bag can sit in the vitrina for like 3, 4 days, and nobody touches it, and it's always two people that want them. It's
Yeah.
regulars that always buy it.
So, so who's keeping secrets? The sticking her tongue out at me. Okay, I have a question. This is a real important question. Okay, what has been your best find that you found jewelry wise, regardless if you kept it or sold it, but it ended up being worth the most money?
Oh, it's sold. I sold. I went down to the thing and I sold it to the jeweler. um, this is funny. And this is funny because the same lady passed it up. She goes in there every day, and for 2 days, it's set in the case in Goodwill for $2.99. It was uh, like dangle earrings, white gold, 14K white gold dangle earrings, but the 4K was
The
on the
wire
on the
back,
on the
post,
back. Yeah.
the post.
Yes. Thank you. I
Uh,
don't know how she missed it. I don't care to know how she missed it. I don't give a flying moonbed how she missed it. It was $2.99. And when you look at custom jewelry, you're like, oh, that's well made custom jewelry, you know?
yeah.
So I'm like, can I see that? And all I did is just pull the backing off a little bit. I took a look at it. But, oh, I'll take them. I paid for them right there, put it in my purse, and I went off with my day. I got home. I did some research. Now we talking the pieces about. Let me see. Let me grab something similar here.
Not bad.
Let's say the piece is about this long, okay?
Okay.
About an inch long, nothing but diamond chips in a zebra pattern, diamond chips and some other black stone. So I ended up, of course, selling it, and I paid the mortgage with it. So,
So, so that's good. Oh,
so
well,
that worked out.
yeah. And we, I think that is probably one of the reasons that jewelry is so addictive is because once every blue moon we find one of those treasures. And I mean, like last summer I bought a bag that had some little gold beads in it, and I paid $2 for the bag, and I ended up selling the beads because they were 14 karat gold beads for $400. So, you're just like, okay, I get then you get like what I call gold fever. So anyway, so hey
Uh,
Lana, hey Peggy. So
it's one of those things like, okay, I paid the bills this month
yeah,
because we do this for a living. And
yeah,
it's like, okay, I have 1 month of peace and quiet,
yeah,
because we have mortgages, we have car payments, we have insurance. We
yeah.
didn't eat yet, right? And we didn't pay for electricity and internet. And that adds up for someone like, I can't imagine like not having a house payment or not having a car payment. That would be like, that's the goal to get there.
Hey, my car will be paid for in June. I'm just like, yes, this has been the longest
So
6 years
this is
ever.
our Toyota that broke down 2 weeks after Irma was paid off.
So
And then the one we got because we had to, because Florida, you can't go anywhere without a car. You need a car. My husband's job, he needs a car. I think we have a year left, but I
um,
think paying off the house is the key.
yeah,
If you ain't got no mortgage, that's the key.
yeah. So
That's
well, guys,
that's the goal.
I'm gonna ask her one more question, and we're fixing to be done. We can y'all believe we've already been here nearly 40 minutes. So anyway, there was a few that came in that I didn't get to say hi to. Kathleen Brandt, hi. Bianca, hi. Your car will be paid off this summer too. Lynn B, hi. Peggy came in. I think I said hi to her. So guys, I appreciate y'all coming. Cheryl, there's Cheryl. Hi. So I appreciate y'all coming in and visiting. And if you've got any last questions for Barb, now's the time to ask them. And your Kia Soul is on its last leg. It's paid off, but you don't want
See,
another car
that's
payment.
how it is. So I'm pointing at her like I'm talking to her because I'm looking at the chat on that screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's her. This is how it is. Soon as you pay it off, the problems begin.
Well,
Soon as you like drop the last check.
yeah. So Misha wants to know if you sell full time or do you have another job also?
Now I'm a full-time reseller.
She's a full time reseller. So yeah. So
That doesn't do much lately.
so listen, last they always talk about the fourth quarter, how the fourth quarter is so great. My sales tanked in fourth quarter
That's right,
on
Dawn.
oh, it was horrible. So anyway, happens to you every
Yeah,
time.
it was a very slow month. Like, I don't know what happened.
We
Swear to God.
had we had a thing that happened to us that was really weird. Every time we would get where we only owed 4 payments on our car, we would get in an accident. And we've done that with 3 cars.
As
So
soon as you paid it off,
no, we only liked 4 payments on 3 different cars, and then we'd have an accident and they would total them out. So anyway,
holy, I'm telling you, that's how they set up the system. Don is saying the same thing. Because
so
one time my husband went in there and I don't know, it was end of the year or something. I said, okay, let me pay 2 payments for this and that month. So that way it's like,
yeah.
they didn't let him. Like they're not gonna let you get ahead either.
So,
Because they need to make their percentage off of your payments.
oh yeah,
That
that
I think it's the system that's set up that way. So you're constantly in a loop with your bills.
it's like the first with a car, the first 2.5 to 3 years, you're not paying anything but interest. In a house, it's usually the first 5 to 10 years you're not paying anything but interest. So
I
anyway,
know.
unless you do one of those 15 years fixed mortgages, and that's the way to go. So anyway, so guys, I've got one more question. So is there anything that you would like to share with the viewers that you think they should know about Barb, Grumpy the reseller, that they do not know already? Anything? And this is like a revised question that I didn't. I kind of reworded it up. Anything you want to share with the viewers?
Like what?
Hey, Cherry, do you have okay? Do you have any kind of auctions coming up? Do you have any kind of sales on your channels? Anything like that?
Whoa, like that. I'm like, what do they want to know?
So anyway,
I'm like, oh. Um, I'm planning to do a collab with Tammy Roberts, but that's not jewelry related. It's gonna be about British English porcelain and English china we have in our houses. And then I think on the 15th, correct me if I'm wrong, Rolling Picker is going to have an auction. I think, Mike, am I correct? No,
no,
Sherry Berry, there's no auction. And
you need to have another craft sale, because I have some things I want to do with y'all when y'all have another craft sale, because I have a lot of crafting stuff.
oh, I
So
can do that. Just let me know when. I can do that, no
yep,
problem.
yep, we
I
need to have
have
a
enough.
crafting sale. So because I do have a lot of crafting stuff. So
Okay, so I guess the crafting option is in our future, everybody.
so anyway,
There you go.
and
So
Rolling
don't
Mike does say
forget.
the 15th of February is going to be your auction with him. So I
Yeah,
guess
because the last auction I did it was fashion jewelry. So on the 15th, that's when the sterling come out. So people, That's where you need to be. And also the same with my channel and Cindy's channel. Do not forget to hit the bell because I have a tendency just to pop up. I'll be like, okay, I'm having an auction. Because
Yeah.
that's what happened. I get overwhelmed. That's why you see me popping up. That's when I do my fashion jewelry. Because I'm just overwhelmed and it's not crafty enough to put in a craft lot. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I would never list it because it's too much. That's why I tend to do the pop ups because I'm like, the heck with it. And then
So,
the silver is going to be a mic show. Those are usually I announce. You also
mhm.
have your options, right?
Yeah, I had auction last night. So, Susan Picker, Susan Gill, not Susan Picker, Susan Gill. I'm gonna answer your question. She answered that earlier in the interview, but she does sell other things besides jewelry. She started out selling electronics, and she does sell other things, which she just mentioned. She's gonna have an auction. She's gonna do a collaboration with Tammy Roberts, and they're gonna do some English pottery. I think she said English porcelain, and so yeah, she sells, and I put the link down in my description box for all of her places you can find her online. So
Yeah,
anyway,
Mike is 30 years old.
yeah, yeah. How does it feel to be 30 finally? Yeah, Mike, how does it feel? So anyway, so anyhow, so everybody, thanks for being here, and we're fixing to say bye, and thanks, Barb. And next week on this channel,
Still have to meet. Still
same
have to
time,
meet.
same place. Let me tell you who is going to be here. Miss Jude Bascom, I believe. Jude Bascom.
Susan, I sent you an invoice.
Jude
Like,
Bascom. And then after that, the week after that is going to be Dia and Roland Mike. How would you like to be on here on the 19th of February in the middle of the day? Let me know, okay? So everybody leaves a thumbs up. Everybody, if you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to get some more exposure, uh, get with me. I would love to have you on my show. So anyway, so we're going to say bye because I know Barbara is busy. So we will talk to you guys all later, and y'all have a good one. Hey, be sure and join us tonight. We're going to be live
delete
on.
the camera's on me. So you're
Oh,
talking and people can't see you. And I'm
there.
like,
She keeps telling me to put the camera on me. On me. Join us tonight on April's channel, Bougie Bear. Dia is going to be there. April's going to be there. I think Casey's going to be there, and I'm going to be around. I don't know if I'm going to be on video, but I will be in the chat. And we're going to talk about. We're going to do a jewelry jar and a chat. So it's anyway. So I'm going to say bye, you guys. Oh, and
bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell. And
yep,
we'll see you later.
yep. And Treasure Trove is looking for subscribers. So thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. Did I get a text? I don't know who that's for, but anyway. So I'm going to say bye.